It's Friday, gotta play some Pokemon on Friday, so welcome back to Pokemon Insurgence, everyone. In the last episode, we took down Mecha Zekrom, or Armored Zekrom, and the mysterious Perfection Cultist Tane, and Anastasia was involved somehow with her poop hat, and now we made it to the next city here, or the next town actually. I don't know what it's called, so let's check out the map real quick, as I've now figured out that it's actually called the Tauren region, and we are currently in Nazca Town, home of the Safari Zone. So in today's episode, we're going to be exploring this place a little bit, checking out the Safari Zone, but before we get to any of that, we actually have some very cool backtracking to do. Now, I've been mentioning for a while that you guys have told me where the Megastone for Feraligatr is, and so today we're going to be heading back over there and getting that so that Fedoro can finally become his ultimate form and not take it easy anymore, because you're gonna be mega evolved, dude. You're gonna go all the way across the sky. The memes are too powerful today, so tip your Fedora and get ready for a bumpy ride, whatever that might mean. If you're excited, make sure to leave a like though. I really appreciate those as always, and we're actually heading off to the Cyan Cave, which I believe is on Route 2. There it is, Cyan Cavern. So let's fly all the way back to Sun Touch City, the very first city in this game. And there's actually something else that we can do here in Sun Touch City. So we'll do that after we actually go back and get the Feraligatr Megastone. I'm pretty excited for this because it's been a long time coming, man. We've been had Fedoro for a very long time in this playthrough, and he hasn't had the chance to Mega Evolve. The main reason why I added him to the team in the first place is because I knew that Feraligatr has a Mega Evolution in this game. And so pretty much this entire playthrough has been leading up to this moment when we will finally be able to Mega Evolve our Fedoro. That is, if we can actually get into the water. And over here you can see there's a little dive spot, so let's put on that scuba gear and check out what we can find down under the sea. Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Okay, I'm not gonna sing for you guys anymore. My singing is pretty terrible. I've seen worse though, not gonna lie. So it looks like there's a little bit of light coming up from up above here. Dive on up, or I guess emerge, and here we're gonna find the Feraligatite. That's right, the Fedoro is going to be evolving, or wait, that is his name, Fedoro. Fedoro is going to be Mega Evolving, so let's give him the big bad Megastone. Unfortunately, he's not going to have Rocky Helmet anymore, which I actually think Rocky Helmet was a really good item on him. It saved us in a lot of situations. Not really saved us, but it actually was super helpful in a lot of situations. So after this Repel runs out, I'm just going to speed my way through the ocean floor, because no Sebastians are getting in my way today. No Sebastian, no Flounder, no Ariel even though that's my name too, but you know, just spelled a little bit different. It's kind of funny though. Whoa, never mind. Story time later, because here it is. This Sableye is going to be the victim of Fedoro's rampage, as he's going to be Mega Evolving for the first time. Oh, I'm actually kind of not feeling this, because I don't know, I want him to go up against an actual opponent, not just a little Sableye. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Here it goes. The Mega Ring is reacting, and Fedoro is going to Mega Evolve into Mega Fedoro. There it is, dude. The Fedora is darker than ever, darker than black, darker than the night itself. I don't know what I'm talking about, but there it is. That was Mega Fedoro. He took down the Sableye, no problem. Not like we saw that one coming, huh? But hey, now we've got his Megastone. So the next thing I actually want to check out, because we're doing a special kind of backtracking episode for a little bit, is up on the second level of the city. You might remember there was actually a broadcast tower up here. Well, this is also where the first gym was, but we're mostly going to be checking out the broadcast tower, which is not here. This is the gym. There was a guy here, like I think the leader or whatever, the president of this place, the broadcast tower, gave us a mission to catch a little Axew. That Axew eventually became a Tusk, who's actually on our team right now. And so he actually called us a while back. I'm not sure if I ended up showing it on an episode or not, but he called us a while back and told us that he had another mission for us. So we're going to go talk to him and see what this new mission is. Great work on your last mission, Mose. This one's sort of the same thing. You see, we heard reports of one of those very rare Delta species Pokemon over in the Resi Desert. We'd like you to check it out. Of course you can catch it if you want. We just need footage for our TV show about finding wild Pokemon. So we've got a Delta Pokemon to catch this time. Wonder what it could be. Considering we're in a desert, I'm gonna say probably a ground type of some sort. But Moe's, the ratings for the last episode are out of the roof. If we want to retain viewers, we have to have an exciting second episode. And guess what? Not only was there a rare Pokemon reported here, but that rare Pokemon is a Delta species. That's right, Delta Pokemon are the rarest of the rare. If we can find it, we'll be the most popular channel on TV. Again, we've got helicopters everywhere in the area. All you need to do is use your skills as a trainer to find that Delta. If you want to capture it, you can, and just get us the footage. Talk to my associate if you need a tip. Are you the associate? Don't be nervous. I don't think this is going to be like finding the Axu. I've seen some of the sand rustling, but whatever's under the surface never stops moving. Might need to chase it and catch it to encounter it. Alright, so we got to catch this guy, and probably the best bet that we've got for that is Tusk, because Tusk actually has False Swipe. So I don't know what level this thing is going to be at. We got to find it first to even know what Pokemon it is. Well, there it is. I saw something. Oh, we already got it. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I thought, because I struggled quite a bit to catch the other thing the last time, the Axu. This time around, or not catch it, but we struggled a little bit to find it in the wild because it has that like little shaking grass effect. This time around, a little bit easier, so we're gonna Dragon Dance it up. False Swipe just for one hit kill there, but you know, of course, False Swipe doesn't 100% kill the Pokemon. It always leaves it at 1 HP. I remember when I was a kid and my friend would use False Swipe, I'd be like, oh my god, you just got so lucky, dude. That is literally 1 HP. And then I found out later on that yes, it was literally 1 HP because that's what False Swipe does. So there we go, 1 HP, boom, we got the Delta Grimer. I didn't even point out the fact that it is a Delta Grimer, by the way. That's the Delta Pokemon, Grimer, ground type. It seems to be an ordinary Grimer with sand absorbed into its circulation. It can vanish into the sand to escape from predators. So the Sandman himself, straight out of Spider-Man 3. That was a pretty good movie, I remember that. Mose, we got that on tape. Come back over here. I imagine that doesn't really make for very good TV, though. All I did was False Swipe and then one Pokeball caught it, so I don't know, dude. But I guess people want to see Delta Pokemon, so whatever floats their boat. My boat is floated by this nice reporter over here. I'm liking what she's got. So we got 3,000 bucks out of that, which we can use to actually get into our next little segment of backtracking. But before we go over there, actually I've just realized we have Blossom with Fly, so we can also do that. We don't even need to use the Pika Taxi guy. So we're gonna head back to Kepler City, which is where we just were in the last episode, actually. This is where we battled the last gym leader and took down Armored Zekrom, and we're actually gonna do something a little bit related to that up next, because in the last episode, I asked you guys what you thought of the armored Pokemon. Would you like me to use Armor Flygon or Mega Flygon? And a lot of people would like me to use Armor Flygon. So even though I personally feel like Mega Flygon is way better, we can at least check out the other Flygons. So let's go ahead and go into the shop and buy ourselves the Flygon armor. And I think I might, I kind of also want to pick up the Leavanny armor because I know that Leavanny is in the Safari Zone that's coming up, but I don't know if I want to use a Leavanny on my team per se. There's also a very cool Pupitar that you can get later on in the game, so we could always get Tyranitar armor there or then. So yeah, we'll definitely come back later and get the other armors. But for today, let's check this out. A couple of people told me to also try and put the armor on it and then also Mega Evolve it and see if there's like an armor Mega Flygon. But the problem is that they're both items. They're literally armor just acts almost like a Mega Evolution. So we put this on him and there you go. Wait, what the heck? That's the icon for Mega Flygon, not armor. Oh my gosh, there he is, Armored Flygon. So his typing doesn't change, however his stats do. What the item does is basically boost up the defense and special defense. So while it looks really cool, I don't think it's really that great. Look at that, our defense is now our highest stat. Our special defense isn't even that good because of our nature right now. So even though I like Armor Flygon, and yes, I did make a mistake putting in Boomburst, the only problem is that Boomburst has 100% accuracy, so I think it might be a little bit better as far as reliability goes. But definitely Dracon Voice does more damage with Stab and, you know, the Hyper Voice thing. Anyway, I'm gonna keep the Flygonite on him, even though the armor looks cool, like I said, guys. Wait, is he glitched now? Wow, he's actually glitched to look like Mega Flygon forever now. That is pretty awesome. I wonder what happens if we try to put the armor on Mistake. Will it actually glitch her out into looking like her Mega form forever? Nope, doesn't work quite the same. So yeah, I don't know about that. It's pretty weird how now he's stuck being his Mega form, but kind of cool as well. It'd be awesome if all of my Pokemon always had their little sprites for Mega Evolutions, which I can always edit, but, you know, that's taking it a little bit too far, I think at least. But now that we did all of that, let's actually go over to the Pika Taxi guy once again for one last stop, which I actually kind of forgot. I was gonna head back to the library because there's a really cool Delta Pokemon that we can catch there that I actually ended up skipping over, so I guess, you know what, for now we'll head into the Safari Zone. I really want to check out the Safari Zone and this entire town, so there we go. That's our little bit of backtracking for today. We got Mega Feraligatr, Armored Flygon. I think those are pretty cool, and we got a Delta Grimer too, so whoa, look at all the Swellows flying by. I always love seeing those. Nazca Town is known throughout the Tauren region for its fabulous Safari Zone. We're not talking about no friend Safari rubbish either. This is the real deal. Oh boy, we got a real Safari Zone going on, dude. It's been so long since I've been to the real Safari Zone. None of that friend Safari rubbish. My Donphan helps keep guard the plants from pesky Pokemon like Yen, Mega, and Bunnelby. They're always trying to munch on our hard work. Ooh, they're trying to munch on your oranges, dude. You got a little orange orchard going on right now. That's a cool Donphan though. But we're gonna explore this place a little bit first and then actually head on to the Safari Zone because there's a lot of really cool Pokemon that we can get there. On one hand, I'm so glad we have people like the Augur to protect us, but on the other, well, he's so good at his job, we don't need a police force. I've been laid off, which really sucks. Oh yeah, so the Augur. There's been a lot of theories going around from you guys about who the first Augur might be, and the fact that maybe, just maybe, it might turn out to be us, but I'm not too sure about that one just yet, and I don't know if it's actually revealed in this current demo of the game, but a lot of you guys have been saying that so far, and I never really wanted to bring it up because I feel like it might actually end up that that's what it is, you know, that we are the first Augur, and that we, like, if we predicted that, then I feel like, I don't know, man, like, I don't want it to actually end up being that, and then, like, you know, I spoiled it, but as of now, it's just a theory, guys. Just remember, it is a theory, just a game theory about Pokemon Insurgence, as we're gonna go Mega Fedora once again to take on this Rampardos. Rampardos is a really cool Pokemon, but not one that you see very often. Thankfully, that one had a Mold Breaker, not Sturdy. I think some of them come with Sturdy, so Mega Fedora there makes quick work of it. Mega Fedoro, or Mega Feraligatr rather, doesn't look terribly different from regular Feraligatr. If anything, that's like my one little thing about it, because we've been waiting so long to get it, and now I don't want to be disappointed because I'm not disappointed. It's just like, it looks a little bit too much like just regular Feraligatr in my opinion, but hey, he gets the Black Fedora, so that's pretty cool. Powers him up. I wonder what stats he also gets. I haven't really checked that out, but we here at Nazca grow food and crops for all over the region. Between all of our farmland and our Safari Zone, our town makes a fair amount per year. That's great, man. That is great that you guys are doing well for yourselves. I'm not doing too well for myself. My foot has fallen asleep because I was sitting on it. The screen just like flashed black. I don't know what's up with that. This guy has the 3 Kanto starters in his house. Hey, listen, you think you could do me a favor? I lost an item of mine in the desert of the Safari Zone, near one of the rocks. If you could find it for me, I'd be honored to give you a reward in return. Oh my gosh, will he actually give us one of his nice Kanto starter Pokemon? Check it out, dude. We got Charmander, we got Squirtle, and we got Bulbasaur. There we go. Bulba, I guess is what he says this time. I love me some Boba tea. Bubble tea. Oh my gosh, seriously, what is wrong with my voice? What is wrong with the screen flashing black? I gotta stop screaming though. I'm gonna try to tone down my videos very slowly, like little by little ease into, I guess, not being so yelling all the time, because I think that's the problem that's occurring to my voice. Anyway, this lady here is telling us some more about their farms, which, you know, I'm very interested to learn about their farms, and totally not their Safari Zone, which looks super mega special awesome. Do you think I could be a trainer? I mean, it's always been a dream of mine. Never mind, what a silly thought. Oh no, I didn't mean to talk to you again. I just wanted to, you know, hope that you would give me an item, but no one ever wants to give us items in any of these towns that we visit. Look at how many buildings there are in this place, and no one wants to give us an item, man. I mean, they're giving us good advice, saying that there's a special Pokemon in the Safari Zone, and that they're elemental hyper beams. What the? Oh, these are the elemental hyper beams. I was like, what the heck is an elemental hyper beam? You know what I'm wondering? Okay, no, she can't. So Mistake cannot learn Frenzy Plant, even though she is a Venusaur to an extent, cannot learn the Venusaur signature move. So a little bit disappointing there. I was kind of hoping that we would, just because, you know, that would give us a grass type attack on our team, because we really don't have any grass Pokemon. That's why I was thinking of getting Leavanny. Then again, I don't really ever use grass-type Pokemon, like in any playthroughs, both on my channel and on playthroughs in my own time. I don't really ever use grass-type Pokemon. I don't know why. It's just probably like my least used type. What is happening right now? Hello? Fedoro, are you okay, buddy? Yeah, are you alright? Don't panic. I'm only here to talk. You've become something of a legend back in the cult of Darkrai. Persephone's placed a huge bounty on your head. Now, everyone's trying to find you. I'm not interested in that at all. Remember when you escaped the base, when Darkrai was summoned? I was the cultist that was stood within the circle. Turns out Darkrai doesn't want ritual sacrifices and evil done in its name. Most legendaries don't. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Rayquaza rescued East somehow. Persephone and Darkrai's goals are completely different. She doesn't want world domination or control. She just wants revenge. And you need to stop her from getting it. Soon she'll find a way to control it. If you let her, another legendary will be enslaved. Not only that, but you and that green-haired girl have your own reason for saving it. It may have the secret to curing Audrey's son. I apologize for taking your time. Believe it or not, you and Darkrai might share a common goal. Have a nice day. Man, what a nice guy. Look at that. And we've somehow turned into Fedoro. Oh, we were just inside of him, you know, because that's totally normal. Practice that Scald, buddy. You burn all those grass fields. So that was very unusual. It looks like not only is Gym Leader East apparently alive, but Damien still has hope for turning back into his good old self, because if you guys don't remember right now, Damien is like a Deoxys hybrid thing, and now it looks like we have a chance to actually save him. So good stuff. I really do want to save Damien. I think he's a really cool rival, so it would kind of suck to see him actually turn, you know, evil forever. This guy is nice enough to finally give us some items. Actually gave us a ton of repels there, and boom, we finally get to some apricorn trees that we actually can't even pick, so that's great. I was very excited to pick some berry trees, but then it turns out that we can't, so oh well, we'll just talk to some more people that aren't gonna give us items. Not many people know this, but Helios Town was built over a military bunker back during the Kanto Tauren War. The base was eventually reconfigured and became the Black Market. See that? More amazing facts about the region around us. That's actually pretty cool though, because you get to learn a little bit more about the history, but no items for us, man. No items. And I'm hungry for the items. I'm also just hungry, so maybe that's why I'm hungry for items. But here it is, the Safari Zone. For 500 Poké Dollars, you can explore the wilderness of the Tauren region. What do you say? I say yes, let's go. And we're gonna get them Safari Balls as well, which I'm actually not a huge fan of this kind of Safari Zone where you can only bait or lure Pokemon and then throw balls at them. I kind of like being able to battle Pokemon regularly, but hey, at least it's not Friend Safari, you know, which is also in this game. Both of them are good. It's just, it's kind of lame when they only had Friend Safari and they didn't have, you know, regular Safari Zones. So very cool that they have both of them in this game. I could swear I saw a dino around here once. I can't find it again for the life of me though. Ooh. So we got some very rare and very cool Pokemon, it looks like it. This guy's also looking for Dino. He says apparently you can find him in here, so let's go looking around for Dino. That is a Yanmega though, which is also a pretty cool Pokemon, not gonna lie. Yanmega in the wild is pretty hype, but not exactly Dino. And I also don't really have anything specific that I'm looking for. I'm just like looking to explore the Safari Zone a little bit and maybe even find some items. Actually, there is one specific Pokemon that I am looking for. I lied to you guys just now there, but I don't know if it's exactly in the Safari Zone. I know that you can get to it from Nazca Town, which is where the Safari Zone is, but I don't know how to actually get to the Pokemon. And a couple of you guys might know who I'm talking about because a lot of you told me to actually catch one and use it to replace Tusk on the team, since I was talking about that anyway. So we'll see if we can find that Pokemon. It's a very rare, or it's like a only one Pokemon encounter, and I'm pretty sure it's actually like not a wild Pokemon encounter either. So I don't know, we're just gonna have to find our way to it. So we'll see. I feel like maybe its entrance is to the Safari Zone because we explored most of Nazca Town and it didn't look like there was anywhere we could go. Unless maybe the entrance to it is from that Merc Forest area that we were actually at. You may have seen a little cave earlier actually. So when we head out of the Safari Zone, I'll head back there and show you guys what I'm talking about. But we got to figure out how to actually get to that cave. And I have a feeling it's going to be through the Merc Forest. So now we're in the desert area of the Safari Zone, and you know what? We might as well start throwing some balls away. Oh, never mind. There goes. That's what happens when you throw your balls away, guys. Your Dawn fans run away from you. The trunk does not want to be a part of the balls. That's probably the most obvious innuendo that I've ever done there, but you know, Donphan's got a nice trunk and I've got some nice Safari balls, so put 1 and 1 together, or 1 and 2 together, I guess. It depends on how many you've got. You know what, let's stop this conversation right now and find a wild Marowak that is actually way higher level than the one that we've got, and also we're gonna actually catch it. So why do we have another Marowak? Yeah, let's name you X. That seems like a good name there. Oh gosh, what happened? My game just bugged out there. But there we go. We got a new Marowak named X apparently. Great. Now we've got 2 of them. And no Mega Stone for it yet, so that's why, you know, Kimmy's sitting in reserve for a little while until we can find the Mega Stone for Marowak and then show that off. If I'd known that we could have just caught a Marowak later on, I probably would have just waited until now, because I feel like we wasted a lot of time training up Kimmy, and then, you know, we didn't actually end up using Marowak all that much in any battles really, so I don't know, just a little food for thought there in hindsight, you know. Oh no, our Safari game is over. What the heck, man? I didn't get to catch anything, and you're just gonna push me straight out just like that. Wow. All right, well, that's the cave that I'm talking about right there. You might notice it. I'm not sure how to get to it though, but it looks like the entrance is either through the Merc Forest or through the Safari Zone. I feel like probably the forest, and there's a very rare Pokemon hiding in there. Yeah, because you enter the forest through there, so, I don't know. That's just a hunch that I've got. Let's head back into the Safari Zone, though, because there's an area that we yet did not explore, I think. There's, I guess, 4 areas in the Safari Zone, so let's check out the last one. And it was actually straight ahead, so we'll just go this time straight ahead. Just kidding, because that's a dead end, but there is a big old pool of water. Lots of Pokemon to catch in there. Whoa, a Drapion. That's a cool Pokemon, except we're never going to be able to catch anything, mostly because I'm bad at the Safari Zone. I've always been really, really terrible at the Safari Zone, just because I never know whether I should bait a Pokemon, lure it, or wait, what is the other thing you can do? Rock. Okay, so whether I should bait it, rock, or just ball it. Ball it, yeah. I always ball it when it comes to the Safari Zone, basically. Ooh, a Flareon. Okay. Well, apparently there's evolutions here, and they are not looking for bait, because see that? That's why I don't play the Safari Zone. I just throw the ball and hope that it catches, because when I don't, I usually just make it run away anyway. So might as well just throw the ball, and if it runs away, it runs. If not, then, you know, at least I had a chance to catch it there. So go ball, and just kidding, because Flareon does not want to be a part of our team. Come on, man. I'm just looking to catch some Pokemon. So far, we've literally only caught 1, and it's 1 Pokemon that we already have. So, oh my god, come on. Weavile at least. No Pokemon. Literally, I'm never gonna catch a Pokemon here. I am the worst at Safari Zone. Seriously. Have you ever met someone with as bad luck in the Safari Zone as me? Or lacking this much skill at the Safari Zone? Because, I mean, is the Safari Zone really even skill though? Like, how do you know whether you should bait, rock, or, you know, just try to catch it straight up? Because I feel like it literally is all luck. Because in a Pokemon battle, you know, you can use status ailments, you can lower their HP to make your chances of catching it just a little bit higher. But in the Safari Zone, it's literally just, all right, let me do one of these 3 random things and kind of hope that it works out. In this case, you know, it finally worked out after 22 Pokeballs. You know what, I've decided, even though I'm possibly the worst Safari Zone trainer ever, I will finish off this episode with a bang. We started off with a bang getting the Mega Stone for Fedoro, and we're gonna end it off with another bang because I finally found where the hidden secret is. The secret that I've been talking about for a little bit. It's actually not that cave that I thought it was. It's a dive spot, and you may have just seen where it is, and we can go through here and end up accidentally going back through here and filter out from up above. We will rise above like a phoenix and out into... Hey, it is actually the cave that I was thinking of. Never mind. So there we go. That's how you get to this little cave. I knew that somehow we could connect to this little cave and this is where it would be, but I didn't know how to actually get to it. Anyway, in here we can find a very special Pokemon. You may have just gotten a glimpse of it there. It's actually a Pawniard, but it's a special Pawniard. It's a green Pawniard. So we're going to try to catch this guy, and this place looks straight up like the Valley Windworks. Apparently this place is called the Power Farm. I don't know what that exactly means. I guess this is, you know, where they farm for power, and we're going to catch ourselves Delta Pawniard. Same strategy that we used to catch the Grimer. I guess we'll just go for some Dragon Dances with Tusks here and go for the false swipe. So basically the Pokemon that is going to be replacing Tusk for a little bit, or maybe permanently, who knows, is going to be caught by Tusk himself. It's only fitting, you know, that Tusk catches the Pokemon that's going to be taking his place, I guess. So I don't know what the heck typing this thing is. Judging by its color scheme, I would guess I actually have no idea. It doesn't even look like it would be a grass type, to be honest, because even though it is green, it still doesn't look like a grass type to me. So I have no idea what type this thing even is, but now that we've got it down, very low HP there, probably not 1 HP because that bar looks a little bit too big to me. It's low enough that we can Ultra Ball, and bada boom, we already caught it. We already caught it. That was it was simple as that, man. Simple as that. So it's actually a flying and fighting type. What? It flies through the air and strikes at its prey. Because it is a Delta species, it is a different type than usual. This time, flying and fighting. Flying and fighting, dude. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think I should nickname this Pawniard here, and if he should actually join our party. He could actually replace Blossom instead of Tusk, or maybe we could have 2 flying types for a little bit. I'm not actually sure, but I definitely want to try to use this guy because he looks awesome. He's even going to look even better as a Bisharp. And last but not least, he's actually got a Mega Evolution that we can't get just yet, but one day we will have the Mega Delta Bisharp. So see you all in the next episode.